Alright, you man, I forgot to actually film, bring the camera. But here we got the shopping, mate. We got the scallops, tomatoes, eggs. Mate, look at the set. Look at everything, bro. We're cooking. But yeah, tonight I'm gonna be cooking up a banging meal. Me and Granny. Me and my Granny. So yeah, now I'm gonna bounce the yard. I met up with my boy who also works here. That was a jokes little interaction. And yeah, let's bounce. Vlog on. Alright boys, me and your boy, we're going to an egg farm. Let's go get some fresh eggs. This is near where we go to the gym, so we're like, fuck it. Let's go find this place. Oh look, here's Darren here, bro. Free range eggs. I don't understand boys, there's a whole egg shed here, but there's no one here. Just so the farm knows we ain't stealing, mate. Look, show it to the camera, boys.
£1. £1, I'm gonna get
Definitely start watching us on that camera. Right?
let £1 chocolate caramel, £1. Wait, what else can we get?
The muffin's still good, isn't it? I feel like I might get a muffin.
We have to.
Alright, yes, boys, we're in Tesco. We're getting the burger ingredients. We're smashing lamb burger, mate. It's gonna be banging. Can't wait to make this.
It's like when Dr. McCulloch consulted me with my ECG report and said, look, and I said, yeah, so what do you think? I said, well, lots of squiggles.
Yeah.
And he said, exactly.
Look, that was a big, like, spike in price. Probably from Trump speaking. Look.
Yeah, I'm looking, but what am I looking at?
You see the thing moving?
Yeah.
That's the current price of the NASDAQ. And where it says, so you see where the dollar amount is moving at the bottom? Where it says $1,180.
Yeah.
That's where my entry is. And then, so if it goes lower than that point, I'll lose money. Right. And then if it goes higher than that point, I'll make money. And then at the top where it says sell limit, do you see it? There's a little red thing.
Yeah.
That's where my take profit is. That's my target.
Right.
So if it goes up to that point, then I've won the trade. Or if it comes down back to my entry, then I've made nothing. So that's what I'm basically waiting for price to work towards.
But they can't take away what you did, what you gained yesterday.
No.
Order filled.
Does it make sense? Makes sense? No.
Yeah, it makes sense, but I still not quite with it.
Okay, wait, let me show you the start. So look, I'm not in the trade yet. That's me getting the order ready.
Order filled.
And then when it says order filled, that's when the order's been placed. And then do you see where it says sell stop at the bottom?
Yeah.
If it goes down to that point, I've lost the trade. That's a loss.
Okay.
And then you see where like I've got this blue ray going up. That's where I'm anticipating price to go up towards and go take that point at the top. So then
Yes guys, welcome back to
it says sell limit now at the top. So that's where I'm aiming to target. You see I'm now in a minus. And then as I move the sell stop up, because when it takes certain points of profit, when it takes these points and it's going up, I reduce the risk.
Where?
In college. In class. Look, I was in my classroom.
This was when you were in Simmons.
Yeah.
Orfield. They allowed you to do that.
No, they just didn't know. I was very good at what I was doing. Alright, yes guys, welcome back to another one. And today, well yesterday, we hit 2.5R on longs on Nasdaq in the lunch macro. It was an absolute banger. This is the biggest trade I've ever hit, points wise. You know, I've hit like 1 to 7 RRs on Forex. So in terms of my whole trading career, it wasn't the biggest trade I've ever taken in terms of RR, but points wise, this was insane. This was like the biggest trade. And to be fair, I think, no, dollar amount, that's the biggest trade I've ever hit, dollar amount on my funded accounts as well. I hit like 1.3k per account, which was mental, mate. I was like, holy shit, bro. But yeah, this is an example of the trade. I have it all marked out like this. I sent it to a student, and I'm going to post this up on Instagram. So you can see there, London lows got swept, shift in market structure, displacement, fair value gap paired with the mitigation, price trading out of the order block as well. And then once it's to the first high trail stops, break even, and I let the whole trade just run, because that draw on buy side was so clear, bro. When you're in these all-time high conditions, it's you know, when you get an opportunity for longs, it's probably a good idea to take them. That's all I'm gonna say, especially if it's just traced back down into a discount. Oh, why does it always happen when I'm talking? I always get some indigestion shit. Anyway, in today's vlog, we're going to head out to the gym right now. It's currently the lunch macro as of now, but mate, price action is so bad. We've just been trading around all-time highs. There was a potential long I was thinking about taking. I'll show you guys. It was this right here. This long I was thinking about taking, shift in market structure, inverse that bearish order block, and I would have ran my stop to this point here, and then TP at all-time highs. That would have offered at least a 1.5 RR. But I didn't take it because price had not swept any clear points of sell side. We didn't even sweep like a 5-minute swing low. It was just 1 minute short-term lows, you know. And that's just not a sufficient sweep that I'm really interested in. And the RR itself was not too great either. So yeah, that in itself is not something I'm too interested in. So what I'm going to do now is, we got Champions League on tonight as well. I'm so gassed to watch that. Atletico Madrid versus Arsenal, second leg. I'm just going to be a generational hate watch on Arsenal. So yeah, Champions League nights, you can't miss them, mate. It's going to be jokes. See who goes through to the final. I'm hoping it's Atletico. Out of all the teams which are left, I hope Atletico wins it. Not going to lie. Because, you know, they've always gone to finals. They've just never won. Which is crazy, because they've been in so many finals, and they're actually a really good fucking team. I mean, over the years, we've lost to them quite a lot. We beat them, obviously, when we won the Champions League final, 2021. But yeah, that's like one of the few times we've actually beat them. And I'm going to head out now, so... yeah,